All right, ladies and gentlemen, Christopher Greene, off-grid, digital nomad, Maui style, island project style, got the black camo on. Today, big news. This is breaking news. Elon Musk, the scandal has, for whatever reason, and we're going to dig into this. This is not a hit piece on Elon Musk, by the way. I'm not personally a fan, although I can appreciate his business sense and the companies that he's built. I'm going to give you an angle on this story no one else in the world is going to give you. So this isn't a hit piece. Okay, I just want to preface it with that. Now, I'm going to tell you why the establishment is putting this out. And then do me a favor, like and share this right now. Also take in the view, it's pretty darn amazing right now. I always like to give you guys some eye candy today. So Elon Musk, these are the allegations, the accusations that there was a $250K, $250,000 payout to some lady, okay, that accused him of exposing himself. I'll give you the details. Erect on one of the SpaceX corporate jets that she had been encouraged to give a massage, and he also offered to buy her a horse. And then after things played out, supposedly what happened is he paid her off. These are the allegations, $250K. Now, did Elon do this or not do this? Was it just a false allegation? I mean, look, the guy is the richest person, not technically speaking. Well, at least this is what the public thinks on Earth, although there's far more people wealthier than him. But here's why I think this has been introduced to the public psyche, because all of this is by design, right? They're putting out kind of like this Epstein-esque event. He's getting massages. He's a player, are the accusations. He's a womanizer. He promises her a horse. I mean, who is this guy? Is he the Godfather or something? In a horse's head? I mean, this is kind of hilarious, too, if you think about it. And so these accusations are filled at a perfect time, okay, when he's attempting to acquire Twitter and he's moving over to the conservative base. Now, notice, I'm going to dig into this here, because I've been a critic of Elon Musk, and I've offered some criticism for the things that he's done. But I want to give you my opinion on this. I believe that they are aligning Elon Musk with Trump. Okay, Trump and Elon for the upcoming you-know-what. And I believe this story is actually being manufactured to popularize Elon even more. Because think about it. Most people are thinking exactly what I'm thinking. Well, this is just a hit piece because he's going against the establishment, right? Because he's now moving away from the Democrats and the left party, and he's moving over more conservative or centrist. They must be trying to take him out. Well, I think all of that actually is a great deception. All of that is a lie. The whole thing doesn't smell right. So not only have they put out a hit piece on Elon Musk suddenly, and I think this was from as far back is like 2016. They're making him out to be like a Trump figure who's had sexual allegations against him, right? The golden showers and all this kind of stuff. Making him out to be like one of these Epstein-esque like characters. Of course, we've not seen a single person go down related to Epstein Island that had attended like dozens and dozens of times, ladies and gentlemen. So why are they picking on Elon? Well, my thoughts on this are it's not really what it seems. This popularizes Elon Musk. So this is very high-level propaganda. Like, if I was trying to push Elon and popularize him even more, and I own the media, this is what I would do, because people are going to fall into this, defend Elon, and it's going to make him even more powerful and only engulf his base of support. And somehow I believe he's going to get into the political sphere. Okay, again, there's much talk right now, Elon Trump, Trump Elon. Trump has said things like he doesn't think Elon Musk is going to buy Twitter at the current pricing. And I think all this is negotiating and tactics that are being used probably just to get a better price. But as I've said, if you're waiting for Twitter to restore free speech, it means free speech is already dead. If you're waiting for a centralized platform, even though I know he said he wants to make it decentralized, to restore free speech, then it's over, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm not saying some of the things aren't good, but this is the same guy putting a chip in your head, right in your cerebral cortex. He's the same guy said he's fine going to hell just a couple of days ago, because he says most people are already there anyways, so he would like to go there as well. He would prefer that. Okay, he's the one that I believe is buying Twitter for the algorithm, which he's going to use for his other companies and basically use for his web of corporations, whether or not it's SpaceX and the satellites in the sky, forming this giant Borg system connected to all the algorithmic transportation networks as they take manual cars out of circulation, okay? And everything else this guy is doing. With the eventual merger of man with machine, the iron and clay that was warned to us in the book of Daniel in the Holy Bible, which will not work and is the new technological tower of Babel being pushed by these elites. So again, this is not a hit piece on Elon Musk. In fact, I'm actually kind of defending him. But what I think you might be missing is how high level of propaganda this is. This has been intentionally released to make him even more popular. This is all by design. Okay, so don't look at it at face value. Whoever is in power, who's more powerful than Musk, the people that are richer are Musk, want this guy to be the most powerful person on this planet, which is why now they're breaking this story suddenly in Trump fashion, okay, and Jeffrey Epstein didn't do this fashion, okay, that's only going to rally his base even more. People are going to love him for this. Now, I don't know if they've released any information on the gal who allegedly had these accusations, which might be all that they were, just accusations, probably for good reason, you know, keep that information private. So who knows if it's true? I'm not saying it's true or not. Who knows what to be believed? I mean, if it's been settled out, there's really no evidence in court or anything like this. But to me, this is just a part of the general narrative, the general psyop. If you don't know what that is, psychological operations. Again, right-left paradigm in the United States of America is an illusion. So you keep fighting each other in this divisive way, and you don't focus your eye on the king who's really in charge. It's a bread and circus, let them eat cake situation. Okay? No one's talking about the real issues that have already happened, by the way. Everything you're reading about these new treaties and stuff that we can't talk about, that's already happened. Nothing you're going to do is going to stop it. That's what they did over the last couple years, ladies and gentlemen. So all this divisive Hollywood, CNN programming, rhetoric, entertainment, faux news, which is what it is, even with like the baby formula stuff. Oh, the baby formula is running out. Yeah, by design. The supply shocks are by design, ladies and gentlemen. There's a food crisis and a housing crisis by design. Who do you think locked down the entire global economy, ladies and gentlemen? It's not an accident. So stop pretending, okay, that the news somehow is giving you this like secret information, okay, that you're privy to. Stop playing into it is what I'm saying. So I expect the masses will buy off on this, popularize Musk even more. There will probably be even some kind of Trump-Elon merger at some point. I don't know. What would we call that? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm thinking of a tagline, you know, around like MAGA or whatever it is. So maybe you guys can help me out with that. Anyways, you can only help yourself in this environment. That's the truth. That's the crux of the matter. This is why I'm doing so much motivation right now. And I want you guys to get outside of the box, because with the lockdowns, with the grid down scenario that, ERCOT is warning. We saw that in Texas recently. With the cyber events, with the food shortages, with all this stuff, man, they've got so much planned, and it's going to get much worse. So, again, do you have a solution to that problem, or are you just complaining about it? I actually have a solution. It's called Island Project. First decentralized network in the world. It's the tokenized community. It's our own independent blockchain. By working together, not only do we potentially 1,000, 10,000x upon that release, you own real estate, decentralized worldwide in a community of freedom fighters and like minds. Because again, the reason these people are winning is because we're disorganized, ladies and gentlemen. If you're disorganized, they've got control over you. If you're in constant fear and fighting each other on the right-left paradigm, or paying attention to the news, they control you. Notice it's fear after fear after fear after fear. Now it's monkeypox. monkeypox, as if somehow we're supposed to be so fearful of these poop-slinging monkeys that will give us giant warts all over our face. Like, again, whether or not this is just my opinion, it is Roe versus Wade, meant to create division and fear. It is BLM, and I'm not saying there's not legitimate racism in America. There is, but that's all crafted to create more division, fear, uncertainty, anxiety, and all those kinds of things. Whether or not it was the shutdowns, or the lockdowns, or the cyber, or whatever else they craft, it's constant circular fear and division. So again, you never pay attention to who the king is. So that's the question you should ask. Who the king? Who the king, bro? Who's the king? Who's the king? Who's really in charge? Independent bodies, okay, now have more power than sovereign nation states. Think about that for a minute. They've already done everything they wanted to do. Now they're just laying the legal foundation for all of this. So, what's the game plan? What's your solution? There's inflation, hyperinflation. Sounds like you need to create more income. You don't have a place to live, you gotta find one. Don't have a job, you gotta build one. Don't have a girlfriend, gotta ask someone out. Need to create cash flows, learn about crypto and blockchain at school, do it with us. Need ownership of real, highly appreciating assets that produce real, hard-hitting and in-your-face cash flows? Buy Island Project when it launches. Get in at bitcoinrich.com and stop complaining. Be smarter than the machine. Be smarter than the system, ladies and gentlemen. This is kind of a funny story, though. Why do they always pick on guys, too? How come I never hear of, like, ladies out there picking on men or sexually exposing themselves to dudes? I mean, that happens, too, right? Equal rights. And I've seen that happen before, too, by the way. So, anyway, I mean, dude, some of the girlfriends back in high school, these chicks were aggressive, dude. I mean, seriously. I'm just being honest. So anyways, it's another beautiful day out here. One of your comments, questions. What do you guys think? Agree, disagree? I mean, I know so many people love Elon so much. They want him to be the savior, is what they want him to be. Oh, he's gonna solve our problems. He's gonna take us to Mars, even though he can't solve male pattern baldness. And they still haven't found a cure for cancer. And now the Pentagon is warning and telling the American people, UFOs and aliens exist now, guys. You were a crackpot conspiracy theorist before, but now they want you focused on the aliens. Project Bluebeam, the Great Deception, the introduction of the Antichrist, UBI. All this stuff is planned, so be smarter than the system. Musk, Trump, none of these people are gonna save you, ladies and gentlemen. They'll just pass the time, you know? You go watch a documentary, for example, and I'm not saying it's not a good one, 2,000 Mules. What does that even do? Nothing. Nothing. You watch it, yeah, okay, then what? Is my question. Build the communities. Find solutions to the problems. Stop being in this circular mind F. It's just ridiculous. And then go get outside. Get outside. My wife sent me earlier. She said, you know, people live longer. Oh, I just went right over my toes. People live longer when they're near beaches, when they're near oceans, when they're near waterfalls. I think, I might be getting this wrong, but there's like ions or something. Maybe some of you know this better than me, but like, it basically like helps your cells out. You know, I should probably be walking barefoot right now. It's kind of rocky, but like grounding yourself in the earth. Like, guys, when's the last time you just got in the earth and you felt this precious sand? Look at this. This is time. This is your life, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. Don't let it pass you by. Go big. 1000x gains, incremental steps, baby, to where you want to go in life. Stop complaining. Find solutions. Yeah, I'm ranting a little bit, but it feels good. Plus, you know, you guys get to take in this view with me. I mean, it's pretty nice, even though my shoes are kind of soggy. Had a great workout today, too, man. I had such a good workout, actually. It was so big that I basically had to stop because I got dizzy. So, 1000x yourself, 1000x your life. How'd you like to own the highest producing, appreciable, potentially real estate asset in the world and hang out with us in a freedom community, decentralizing ourselves worldwide? Going 1000x. To the freaking moon and beyond, baby. Woo!